A blonde woman came to the police station to report a case, claiming that she was being hunted by two men because she had accidentally overheard them discussing how to kill a countess. Detective Mike dismissed it as just a drunk woman talking, since no one would discuss murder plans in a bar. When Mike offered out of kindness to drive her home, this woman who had just claimed to be hunted down flatly refused. The next day, Mike had barely gotten out of bed when he received bad news. He rushed to the scene. The woman who had reported the case last night was no longer breathing. The medical examiner told Mike that Lisa had encountered danger shortly after leaving the police station. Mike immediately noticed the forged ID on the dressing table. Who exactly was this woman? He thought of the countess Lisa had mentioned last night, who might be facing the same danger. As he prepared to investigate, he noticed bloodstains on the doorframe and floor. Since there were no wounds on the body, there might very well have been a third person in the room when the incident occurred. Back at the police station, Mike felt deeply remorseful. He could have saved this girl yesterday. Lisa's claim about overhearing the so-called murder plan was likely just her way of seeking police protection. But why didn't she tell the truth directly? At that moment, an officer burst through the door. The countess was indeed dead, and she had actually died before Lisa. The manner of death for both was remarkably similar. The killer was likely the same person. However, what was strange was that the countess's home was filled with valuable antiques and jewelry, but the killer seemed completely uninterested in these valuables. This looked more like a carefully planned revenge killing. Mike learned from neighbors that this woman had married an earl much older than herself when she was young. The two had lived a luxurious life in Paris. However, after the earl's death, she moved here alone to live in isolation. Except for a young lover who frequently stayed there, she had almost no contact with anyone. Mike was now deeply puzzled. How could a countess of such prominent status be connected to a nightclub dancer?